To create an amazing histogram in motion graphics, we need a video background. You can download this video background from the link in the description, and a rectangle image. First, we turn off Uniform Scale and adjust the shape of the rectangle. Next, we copy this rectangle and place it in different positions. Then, we return to the beginning of the video, apply a split mask to each rectangle as shown in the video, and set a keyframe. You can copy and paste the Y position to other rectangles to save time on editing. After that, we move to the middle of the video and adjust the vertical mask position for each rectangle as per your vision. To make the animation look more professional, right-click on the keyframe of each rectangle and select Show Variable Speed Animation. Then, right-click again on the keyframe and choose Preset Curves. In the presets, select Cubic Out. Repeat this for each rectangle. Then, we add text below the rectangles. Start by customizing one text, then copy it to other positions. Finally, go to the Effects tab. Search for Edge Glow and apply it on top of all clips. And that's the result.
Perfect transition.
For this effect, we need a video that will have the transition applied to it and a video with a mock-up. We remove the background using Remove BG with Chroma Key. Choose the Chroma Key color and increase the intensity. At the beginning of the video, set the initial keyframe. Then after a certain time interval, increase the scale and position to center the monitor. The last keyframe should create a transition to the video we're transitioning to. Make sure the last 3 keyframes are as close together as possible on the screen, and that's the result. For this effect, we need a video that breaks the fourth wall, in this case a baseball hitting a ball, a continuation video, and appropriate sound. We drag the video into the continuation, and that gives us the result. This technique works best for short videos.
Reflection.
For this effect, we need 2 videos. On the timeline, select a video, go to the Mask submenu, click Add Mask, and choose Pen. Zoom in on the frame and start tracing the reflective glass of the spacesuit. After finishing, click on the reverse icon. Then adjust the guides. Next, track the mask. Place an expansion keyframe at the beginning of the video and refine the mask. Then, insert a city video that should be reflected. Copy the lower video track and place it over the city video. Then go to Blend and choose Overlay, and that's the result.
Professional text animation.
This text animation is quite simple. Start by adding text to the timeline, typing "freedom." Center it on the screen. Next, on the right, under the Text tab in the Background section, check the box. Increase the height and then the width, aligning the text. Right-click on the text track and select Create Compound Clip. Then, under the Video tab on the right, remove the white text using the Chroma Key function. In the Animation tab, select the initial Zoom 1 animation. Move to the end of the text track and set a keyframe for Transform, increasing the scale to make the video fully visible. Adjusting the position as necessary. Move back roughly 3 seconds and set the scale and position to default. Bring the keyframe closer together. Then, right-click on the keyframe, select Show Variable Speed Animation. Right-click again, and choose a preset. I'll pick Cubic Out. And here's the result.
Color match.
To avoid using standard filters in CapCut, you can adapt them through a specific photo. Select the video on the timeline. Then, on the right, go to the Adjustment tab. Click the Color Match checkbox. Choose Local and find your image in the File Explorer. Then set the intensity to 100. And that's what we get.
Melody loop.
To make the music match the beat throughout your video, we need to create a loop. On the timeline, find the segment of the melody we need, typically where all the melody instruments play. Zoom in on it and decrease the volume to view the melody's wave graphic. Next, we need to identify the repeating segment by counting to 4. After that, cut out the selected segment. Remove the unnecessary parts of the melody, copy the segment, and paste it again. You might notice a click at the joint of the segments. To eliminate this, move 3 frames into the beginning of the second video and set a keyframe. Then, move backward 3 frames and set the volume to about -35 decibels. Then, on the first part of the video, move back 3 frames, set another keyframe, and set the volume to about -35 decibels 3 frames forward. This way, there won't be any clicking sound, but you might have silence. After that, apply the same settings to the beginning of the first segment to create a loop. If you want to make the loop more precise, without clicks or silence, you should use programs that edit sound waves more accurately, like Adobe Audition or an online service like Wave Visual.
Mask for FLUFF.
For this effect, we need 2 videos, the vlogger and the video they are commenting on. Click on the top video, find the Mask submenu on the right, click Add Mask, and choose Circle. Adjust the circle to fit our video. Then go to the Basic submenu and move the circle to the bottom left corner. And that's what we get.
Adding 3D object.
On the timeline, we have 2 videos. The first video features a spaceship, and the second shows the orbit of planet Earth. In the Remove BG tab, check the Chroma Key box, select the Chroma Key color with the picker, and increase the intensity of transparency. Move to the start of the first video. Now, in the Basic tab, reduce the scale of the frame and place the object off-screen. Then set a keyframe for the position. Move to the end of the first video track and place the object on the opposite side. And that's the result.
Professional audio transition.
On the timeline, we have 2 audio tracks. The end of the first track will apply a 5-second fade-out. Zoom in and place the start of the second track at the beginning of the fade-out. Trim the beginning of the second track. Then apply a 5-second fade-in on the second track. And there we have an awesome audio transition.
Text reveal.
On the timeline, we have a video of a girl walking from left to right. We add text to the video track and write the word fitness. We increase and align the text with the frame. Right-click on the text track and select Create Compound Clip. Next, in the Mask tab on the right, add a split mask. Start at the beginning by setting a keyframe, then progressively reveal the letters as the girl moves. The more keyframes you add, the better the effect.
Dolly Zoom.
To create a Dolly Zoom effect, you need initial footage with a normal zoom out. At the start of the video, set keyframes for scale and position, zooming in to 130% and adjusting the position so the mountain is slightly above center. Move to the end of the clip and set everything back to default values. And that's the result.